Do you ever get that feeling? You're at a party and you just feel like you're missing out if you're not drinking? That a shot or a cold beer is the only thing that'll help you relax, open up, and actually have a good time? I used to feel the exact same way. I was convinced it was impossible to genuinely enjoy myself at a social event without alcohol. It felt like a non negotiable part of the experience. But I'm going to show you how I broke that mental script and learned to have way more fun and create more authentic connections, all without a single drop of alcohol. First, let's just be honest about why we feel this way. It is not just in your head. From a young age, we're handed this social script that basically says alcohol equals celebration, relaxation, and connection. Culturally, drinking is so deeply embedded in how we bond and mark special occasions. And scientifically, there's a reason it feels like a social lubricant. Studies show that moderate amounts of alcohol, especially in a group, can temporarily boost positive emotions, increase social bonding, even dull negative feelings. It lowers our inhibitions just enough to make starting a conversation feel way less terrifying. So when you see everyone else drinking, there's a powerful social modeling effect happening, a subtle pressure that tells you to join in to really be a part of the group. In fact, a 2025 study found that despite non alcoholic drinks being more accepted than ever, more than a third of Gen Z adults still feel pressure to drink in some social situations. But here's the catch: that boost is temporary. When you rely on alcohol as your fun on switch, you create a really tricky cycle. It might take the edge off your social anxiety for a few hours, but over time, can actually make those feelings of anxiety and depression much worse. That temporary confidence comes with a pretty steep price. Hazy memories, the risk of saying or doing something you regret, and of course, the dreaded next day hangover. You're basically trading a few hours of chemically induced ease for a full day of feeling sluggish and sick. The fun is borrowed, never owned, and eventually you have to pay it back. So, how do you break free from the script and start having genuine, memorable fun? It starts with a few practical, game changing strategies. First, prepare your no. The moment someone offers you a drink, you can feel weirdly high stakes if you're not ready. Have a simple, confident response prepared. It doesn't need to be a big dramatic declaration. A simple, no thanks, I'm good, or I'm driving tonight works perfectly. The key is to say it firmly without feeling like you have to apologize. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Second, master the decove drink. This is my personal favorite. Always have a non alcoholic drink in your hand, whether it's sparkling water with lime, a soda, or one that's amazing non alcoholic beers and mocktails out now. Just holding a drink helps you feel part of the ritual and stops people from constantly asking if you want one. You fit in seamlessly, but completely on your own terms. Third, shift your focus to the actual experience. A party isn't about what's in the glasses, it's about the people, the music, the conversations. Make it your mission to connect. Ask people interesting questions. Jump into a party game, or offer to help the host for a minute. When you've actively engaged, you forgot about needing a drink because you're generally part of the fun. And that brings me to a question for you all. What are your best strategies for navigating social events sober? Drop them in the comments below. Your tip could honestly be a game changer for someone else in this community. Fourth, final, and sober alley. If you can go to events with a friend who is also not drinking, or who just gets it and supports your decision, having just one person in your corner can make a world of difference and instantly dissolves any of that weird social pressure. And finally, number five, redefine what fun means to you. Remind yourself that fun isn't a liquid and pouring in a glass. Start suggesting activities that don't revolve around drinking. Host a board game night, go see a comedy show, or organize a potluck. When you take control of the plans, you get to see the terms of what a good time really looks like. The truth is, you don't need alcohol to have fun. You think you do because that's the story we've all been told. But by breaking that mental connection, you open yourself up to do so much more, deeper, more real connections, better mental and physical health, and waking up with clear memories and zero regrets. You get to experience the real you in social situations, confident, present, and genuinely enjoying the moment for what it is. It's not about missing out on anything. It's about gaining so much more. Thanks for watching. And if this helped, make sure to subscribe for more ways to live a life that feels more authentic to you. Thank you.